The Saratoga Springs Senior and Adult Center is celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. The 60th Anniversary Committee decided it would be a wonderful thing to locate some of Saratoga's fantastic seniors. The Senior Center's dynamic executive director, Lois Celeste, and her staff sent out over 25 letters to various not-for-profit organizations in the community. The many organizations that responded gave us names of seniors who are resilient, who are brilliant, who are exciting, who have unlimited energy, and never tire of volunteering for the organizations in this community. The seniors we are honoring tonight are Joe Almeida, Robert DeSaio, and Sheila O'Connell, Saratoga's sensational seniors.
I grew up on Long Island. I was born in Brooklyn, and we moved to the island when I was a little girl. My dad worked for the New York Telephone Company. My mom was a homemaker and a volunteer. When my father was transferred, I cried for a month because I'm not moving to that farm country up there. I had no idea what Albany was like, but I wasn't coming. But I did and fell in love with it. Most of my volunteering is done at Saratoga Hospital at the Radiation Oncology Center. Volunteering has given me basically a new life, I would say, since I retired. It also gave me confidence in myself that I didn't realize I had. Receiving the Sensational Senior Award is very humbling. When I received the letter, I was overwhelmed and I cried because there are so many deserving seniors in the Saratoga community who really should be getting an award like this. And they put in their time just because they want to, not because they're looking for a reward. So I'm very humbled.
I was born in Portugal. My parents married in 1926, and my dad took off for this country and left my mother and me behind in Portugal. We came in 1937. My dad came here to earn enough to bring my mother over and me over. He had a Model T Ford, and I rode the rumble seat from New York to Syracuse in the rumble seat in February. You know, I come from a warm country. I survived. I volunteer because I have a lot to be thankful for. This country has given me a home. It's given me an education, provided for a good life. It's found me a mate. I had a little to do with that. The award means a lot to me. There are a lot more volunteers out there that probably deserve this than I do, but it's nice.
I grew up in Geneva, New York, in the western part of the state. My father was a barber. He came here from the old country, from Italy, and my mother did also. So he raised a family of 7 children as a barber. I worked for IBM for 35 years when they first got into the computer business, 1953. So I did very little volunteer work. When we moved to Saratoga Springs, I said one way to get to know people is start volunteering. That was the first step I took to get to know the community, the people. The first volunteer job I did was hospice. Did that for 6 years. Then from then on, it just kept going on and doing more and more things. The thing I like about volunteering mostly is what it does for people, the looks on their faces when you're doing something for them. Getting the Sensational Senior Award means a lot to me. I'm really flattered by it, but I also must admit my wife has been a real partner in this whole thing. Without her, I probably would not have done many of the things I've done. We've done them together. It's probably one of the great things of my life.